points?
16 points.
And I've got her with 11 rebounds as well. So Reagan Lafferty, big night early. Maddie Engel kind of closed it out here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Maddie was 14 points in the fourth quarter, 27 for the game. Maddie Engel, freshman for Floyd Central, our Community Trust Bank player of the game. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Floyd Central goes out to a 4-0 start, 2-0 in district play. That's a great start in district play early on.
That's big.
Absolutely.
Get those district wins early.
Prestonsburg and Lawrence County play on Monday. So we'll kind of see where Lawrence County is in those standings, or Prestonsburg come late Monday night. But in the early going, Betsy Layne already 0-2 in district play on the girls' side.
Okay.
Floyd Central 4-0 overall, 2-0. They're back in action tomorrow, taking on the Rowan County Lady Vikings in a big test for them coming up tomorrow afternoon. We'll have coverage of that game, the Mountain Sports Hall of Fame game, coming up tomorrow afternoon from the historic Wayland Gym here on WMDJ Sports. That's it for our girls coverage tonight. We'll come back in 3 minutes, and we'll have the boys game for you in 3 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
It's Shenandoah, live at the MAC, February 22nd. You got to take me to the church on the Cumberland Road. You know and love every song, Marty Raven and Shenandoah. If I had to turn road, there ain't no place I'd rather be. Shenandoah at the Mountain Arts Center, Prestonsburg. Tickets on sale now at MacArts.com or by calling the People's Bank box office at 1-888-MAC-ARTS. Attorney Tom Moak.
Eastern Kentucky is a special place, got special people. After 35 years, people start to feel like home. I've always represented injured workers. We don't represent coal companies or insurance companies. We've never done that. We get to know our clients, not just another case. It's not just another file. It gives us an opportunity to make a difference for the people that we represent.
Call Moak and Nunnery at 886-1515, Prestonsburg. This is an advertisement.
Part of the fabric of our community, that's McDowell Professional Pharmacy. Steve and Alicia Dawson started McDowell Professional Pharmacy back in 1993 with the commitment to serve the folks of Floyd County. McDowell Professional Pharmacy offers a free mobile app for quick refills, a drive-through for that on-the-go prescription, pickup, and free delivery service. At McDowell Professional Pharmacy, they know you by name, not just a refill number. That's McDowell Professional Pharmacy. In 1947, brothers John C. and Burchell Hall opened Harbor's Funeral Home in downtown Martin. They established more than a local business. They established trust, friendships, and a commitment to providing affordable service with unmatched quality and true, heartfelt compassion. Many things have changed since 1947, but that commitment to our community, our friends, and the families that we serve, established long ago, continues through the generation. Hall Funeral Home. Family, friendship, community, compassion.
Accidents happen when we least expect them, and when they do, you need someone on your side. You need Keith Bartley. Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley, in the law office of Vanover Hall, Bartley and Ward, is dedicated in fighting for justice. If you've been injured in a car wreck, slip and fall, or hurt at work, Keith Bartley is on your side. Whether it's personal injury, Social Security claims, or wrongful death, don't face the aftermath alone. Call Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley at 886-1428 in Prestonsburg.
It's the most wonderful time. Yes, it's that time again. It only happens once a year, and now it's here. It's Toyota-thon at Man Toyota. The most wonderful time. Choose from 23 new RAV4 and 19 4x4 Tacomas. 4.99% financing for 72 months APR. Don't overpay for a used Toyota when you can gift wrap a new Toyota from Man Toyota. Right away saying Man, what a deal. Merry Christmas from Man Toyota, Prestonsburg.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Junior Newsom Arena, ready for game number 2 on this 58th District doubleheader night tonight as Floyd Central takes on Betsy Layne on WMDJ Sports. Our coverage tonight of boys basketball is presented by Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. I'm Jamie Johnson, joined by Byron Hall and Josh Peach Page on the cameras tonight as we get you set for basketball about 12 minutes away. here on WMDJ. Floyd Central comes in undefeated on the season at 3-0. Wins on the year against Belfry, Prestonsburg, and a 70-60 win over Magoffin County on Saturday night. They've not played since Saturday night. We'll see if that comes into play, at least in the early going tonight. Betsy Layne comes in at 3-2 on the season, wins over Magoffin County. Johnson Central, a 91-85 win over Johnson Central. And then on Tuesday night, a 79-70 win over Pike County Central, where Cameron Pente exploded Byron for 39 points in that win for the Bobcats on Tuesday.
From the sounds of it, this might be the Blue Blurs coming out party on the offensive end, where he doesn't have to defer to so many other guys, as, you know, it's kind of more him and Parsons now running the show and are your go-to guys.
Their losses on the year have come to Lawrence County and also to Harlan County in a couple of shootouts. Lawrence County got an 80-71 win, Harlan County an 82-78 win. That was in action over in Hazard at the Begley Classic over there at the Hazard High School last Saturday afternoon. But it looks to me that Betsy Layne wanted to get up and down the court with the basketball, and Alan Joe Moore's boys probably say, bring it. They want to do the same thing.
Right. I mean, this is, look, this might be a 120 to 119 kind of game.
Wouldn't that be great if it were? I wish it were, but
I don't have that kind of paper, I don't think.
I would love to see a 100 to 100 plus game tonight. That would be awesome to see here tonight. But if these guys get hot, let them go.
I mean, it's very well could happen.
Yeah.
And some nights you just got to push in and be like, we're flowing offensively. Let's go. Neither team's going to play any defense. We're just going to put the points up.
You mentioned Pente. We mentioned Pente, and then also Parsons. You mentioned him. They both are averaging over 20 points per game. Pente at 26.8 points per game. Parsons at 21.8 points per game here early on in the season. Floyd Central, more of a team effort. They have a balanced scoring attack. Wesley Buck with 16, the freshman, leading the way for Floyd Central. Also 15 points a game and 8 rebounds for Dylan Boyd. And then the 8th grader, Lucas Howard, who's been a pleasant surprise with 9.7 points and 8.3 rebounds per contest.
You talk about a kid that, I kind of told you about back early on when just open gyms were going on, and seen him play this summer and just what to expect out of him. But I think he's even exceeding our expectations and possibly even the coaching staff's expectations, as he's giving you everything that you could imagine and possibly a little bit more, because when he gets in that ball game, he is not intimidated.
Not at all. He likes the surroundings. He's getting in there. He's beating and banging and doing a fantastic job coming off the bench for Coach Alan Joe Moore's team. And then we haven't even mentioned the spoke in the wheel, that being Chris Briggs.
Yeah, the straw that stirs the drink.
Yes, sir.
Chris Briggs getting back into game shape, getting more into the flow of the offense. If anything, this week off from games has probably helped him more than anybody, because, he was nursing that injury and coming off of it after back-to-back hard nights.
A hamstring injury.
Yeah, hamstring injury. So coming back and playing really well.
It is our countdown to tip-off tonight, brought your way by Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern, where pharmacist Wes Howard, Tiffany Jacobs, John Newsom, and Stacy Conley will go that extra mile for your well-being and answer any questions you have about your prescriptions. Quality care and service, that's Howard Family Pharmacy, Allen and Eastern. Give them a call at 358-4800 or 949-4800 for Howard Family Pharmacy. A quick word with Floyd Central coach Ty Little, the ladies coach, who joins us here very quickly. Coach, a nice win tonight, 58-41 over Betsy Layne.
Yeah, thank you for that. But before we get started, I just want to, my prayers and condolences go out to the family of Joanne Hall, the teacher that passed away at Dace.
Yes.
She's part of the Jaguar family and part of our school system, and that's where we want to start at. But yes, thank you.
Yeah, she, of course, her funeral will be on Tuesday, and there's no school at Dace on Tuesday. We did get word of that earlier. There's no school at Dace on Tuesday. Her funeral services will be at the Nelson Frazier Funeral Home in Hindman at noon on Saturday. And, of course, prayers and condolences to her family and to all the Dace Bulldog family and a lot of those who work there, who are here tonight, students that are there,
Yes,
here
sir.
tonight for Floyd Central, and heavy hearts for them in such a tragic passing. But she did so much for her life
Yes, sir.
Doing the honor walk last night at the hospital.
Yes, sir.
And that was a fantastic finish. And as we roughly will transition to basketball, though, a nice win for your girls tonight.
Yeah, so, we wanted to get in here and get 2-0 on the district. And, Betsy Layne is no joke, man. They're going to play hard. They're scrappy. They've got, I consider them matchup problems for us. But we were able to fight through it. And they gave us, in the third quarter, they made a really strong run. We just kind of stayed calm. I'm going to say I stayed calm. I don't know if the girls stayed calm. But we stayed calm, fought through that. Got back to getting up and pressing and running the ball a little bit there in the fourth, and then it became Maddie Engel.
And your two freshmen all night tonight.
Yes, sir. Reagan had a great game.
Double for her, 16 and 11, and of course 27 for Engel, and had 14 there in the fourth quarter.
Yes, sir. Well, the whole team just plays this year. We've got such a different motor than what we had last season. New coach, kind of new coaching staff, kind of new philosophy coming in, whole new player set. Not really a lot of experience other than Riley Joe last year anchoring us. We really tried to just get through that season and try to build around it and hope that we were going to keep going in that progression we talked about, going up, and I feel like we're there.
What do you know about Rowan County tomorrow?
So, I don't know. I'll know here in a little bit. I'm going to go watch some film, fan.huddle.com. And so as soon as I end up on this game, I'm going to go grab some food, and I'm going to go watch that. We played them over the summer, but summer ball is summer ball. Nobody preps for that. But I do know that they're physical, they're lengthy. If they want to bring that lengthy pressure in a shortened floor, we might be in for a fit tomorrow there in Wayland.
Yeah.
But you know what? We can also bring lengthy pressure in a shortened floor.
Should be fun. We'll have it for you tomorrow afternoon. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate you guys.
All right. We're going to simply wait for a 2-minute break and come back. 2 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
This is Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall with my message to all student athletes in Floyd County. It's been said that others may have more talent than you, but remember, there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. Remember that every champion was once only a contender. Be confident, take risks, and know that failure and rejection are the first steps to success. Good luck to all Floyd County schools from your Circuit Court Clerk, Douglas Ray Hall.
Do you struggle with managing your medication or a loved one's medication? If so, we may have a solution for you. This is Pharmacist Valerie Akers at Parkview Pharmacy. We are excited to now offer customized packaging solutions to help you take the right medications at the right time every time. It's called Park Pack. Parkview Pharmacy can now pre-sort your medications in a sealed clear plastic packet, and it's easy to open. The pack includes the day, time, and each dose, medication name, and description. It's a quick and easy way to verify that your last dose was taken, minimizing potential errors. Ask about Park Pack from Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, your partners in health.
This is Tanner Hesterberg of Hesterberg Law Firm. Faith, family, and Eastern Kentucky are the top priorities in my life and my law practice. When you come to my office with legal trouble, we do everything we can to reach a good resolution with honesty and transparency every step of the way. At Hesterberg Law Firm, our motto is defending Kentucky because we never compromise your interests or the interests of Eastern Kentucky. Check us out at hesterberglaw.com.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
Is your unit down? Not working like it should? Don't put off repairs to your HVAC system. Call the professionals at Elliott Heating and Cooling. 606-437-7368. One call and your worries are gone. Elliott Heating and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train. Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Junior Newsom Arena, time for our Tell of the Tape segment tonight, brought your way by the Hesterberg Law Firm, where you always receive great defense of your legal trouble. That's the Hesterberg Law Firm, defending Kentucky. And simply put, looking at these teams, it goes back and forth. Betsy Layne leads the all-time series 10-7. 10-7. Betsy Layne had won 6 in a row, but the Jags have won the last 4. Surprisingly, going back to the end of 2022. The last time that Betsy Layne got a win over Floyd Central was at the end of 2022. So it's been a while since the Bobcats got the Floyd Central Jaguars. Jaguars won all 3 matchups last season versus the Betsy Layne Bobcats, including a win in the district tournament. And again, that last win came for Betsy Layne, December 16th, 2022. So almost 2 years to the day.
Been a minute.
Been a minute or two. So we'll see what happens here tonight.
But all these games have been really close and really, really well played for the most part. So expect nothing less here tonight.
Yeah, we expect nothing less at all here tonight as we move on from the Tell of the Tape segment. I got to throw it right back real quick to the comments here. Shane Dutton wants to know, Byron, is there still an all-access pass to layup land available? Is that part of your keys to victory tonight for either team? Brought your way by Man Toyota here tonight?
Hey, if you can get in there and make some easy shots, that is always key to victory. Make the easy ones and don't give them second chances to really disrupt that. But both teams, it's going to be a lot of heavy guard play here tonight. We talked about Pente and Parsons for Betsy Layne. Then you talk about Spriggs and Boyd, really kind of the two main ingredients for Floyd Central going forward. So look at the matchup between the guards to be a real big key factor here. Pente and Parsons and Boyd and Spriggs for Floyd Central. And then whoever can really get in there and dominate the middle. You got to have whoever can control the paint, second chance points, clean the glass. That is going to be huge here tonight.
I do see a guy that knew his way for a layup or two watching tonight, J.R. Tackett. He knew his way to layup land by heart, did he not?
Well, we tried to put him in those situations. It seemed to work out all right for us with him.
It seemed to indeed. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. This brought your way by your Floyd County attorney, Keith Bartley. When accidents happen, you need someone on your side. Hurt at work, slip and fall, or an auto accident, you need the services of attorney Keith Bartley. When you call 886-1428, Frances Johnson answers the phone. She'll put you in touch with Keith, and they'll go to work for you at the offices of Floyd County attorney Keith Bartley and Vanover Hall and Bartley, attorneys at law in Prestonsburg. Let's meet the starters. First for Floyd Central tonight at 3-0 on the young season. They'll look like this at one guard, a freshman, averaging 16 points per game, number 5, Wesley Buck. Also a guard, a junior at 10 points per ball game, Chris Spriggs, wearing number 3. At guard, a sophomore, averaging right at 8 points per ball game, James Sammons. He wears number 22. Also at guard, a junior, number 15, Logan Mead, at just around 5 points per game. And also tonight at forward, a junior, number 11, Dylan Boyd, 15 points and 8 rebounds per contest for the junior, Dylan Boyd, wearing number 11. Again, for Floyd Central, Boyd will be your forward, basically almost a 5-guard offense for a 5-out flow for Alan Joe Moore's team. Boyd, Mead, Sammons, Spriggs, and Buck. For Betsy Layne at 3-2 on the season, they will look like this. At one guard will be Cameron Pente. Had an explosive game on Tuesday night. 39 or 39 points in that effort the other night for Mr. Pente. The senior wearing number 4, he averages 26.8 points per game. Also a guard, a junior, number 0, Carter Parsons, averaging 21.8 points per ball game. At forward, a sophomore, number 23, Braden Hall, 12.6 points per ball game. At guard, a junior, number 20, Isaiah Allen, at 5.4 points per game. And at center, a junior, number 50, Ethan Lance, at 6.8 points per game. Lance, a former Floyd Central Jaguar. Again, for Betsy Layne, Lance in the middle, Allen and Parsons, Pente, your guards. Hall at forward for Mike Howard's Betsy Layne Bobcats dressed in white tonight. Blue letters and numerals. Black trim, Bobcats across the chest. Floyd Central in the away blacks tonight. Gold trim, Floyd Central in white across the top and white numerals. Tap controlled by Betsy Layne. Quickly right to the basket. Layup land is open. Good for Pente.
Open early.
Open early and late tonight is layup land. 2-0 Bobcats on the start. Floyd Central in front court. Right side pass goes to Mead. Off to Boyd, takes it to the baseline, up, and it's a flop, and it'll be a charge on Boyd. Ooh, a tough one to take early.
Yeah, Lance was there. The only argument Floyd Central can have was he was falling before contact was made.
Yeah. Had been a good no call either way. 2-0 Betsy Layne. Bobcats in front court. Parsons up a pick to the right side. Man-to-man by me. Pulls up at the baseline. It's a jumper miss. Rebound Salmons for Floyd Central. Meade in transition. Down court to Boyd. Double teamed off to Meade. Good look. No look pass inside for Salmons. Gathers it. Left it short. Looking for his own miss. And it's on the floor. 4 players fight for it. Tie up jump ball Jaguars.
Right there, you're talking about point-blank layups. Got to finish them through contact, through challenging, being challenged at the rim. Got to finish those.
2-0 Betsy Layne. Meade gives it in the corner for Buck. Averages 16 points a game. Out front now for Floyd Central. Spriggs with the basketball. Betsy Layne in a man-to-man. Pinte on Spriggs. Wants to drive to the basket and get some contact and a foul.
On Allen.
Isaiah Allen's first foul. 2 shots for Chris Spriggs of Floyd Central. One of the best assist men in the 15th region. Free throw is good. Averages 10 points per ball game. Did not play against Belfry in the season opener, but bounced right back against Prestonsburg and Magoffin County last week. Second free throw is nothing but net, and we're tied at 2 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Across the stripe, Betsy Layne with it. Right side pass to Allen, hands it off to Parsons. Works it up top, looks down on the baseline. Lands the turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Spriggs for Floyd Central. Bounce pass off to Buck in transition. Kicks it out for a 3 from Meade. It's no good. And Lance gets the rebound for Betsy Layne. Off to Pinte in front court. Leaves it for Allen from downtown. No. Rebound Meade for Floyd Central. To Boyd. Paces back and forth. Buck on the left side. Wants to drive in. Gives it off up top for Meade. Now back out to Spriggs. He'll take it out to center court. Tied at 2. 6:04 to go in the first. Buck will take a turn. Spin inside the lane. May have walked. Put it up and in. May have drug that pivot foot on his spin, but got away with it.
Yeah, I think it might be saying ball got knocked loose.
4-2 your score. Other way, a 3 for Allen again. No good. Rebound Buck for Floyd Central. In transition. Buck stops up top. Lets it fly. Banks it off. No good. Looking for the contact. Didn't get the whistle. And Betsy Layne's got it. Parsons down court. Good look in transition for Pinte. Finishes for 2. Pinte with 4, and we're tied at 4. And we got a good one brewing already here tonight.
Going to be fast-paced.
Up and down. We may get that 100-100 score tonight. Through some pressure. Floyd Central inside layup. Good by Boyd. Back and forth we go in front court. Looking to go inside. Nope, kick it out for a 3. It's good that time for Allen. Give the assist to Parsons as well. And now a turnover the other way. Inside, no good for Hall. But 2 shots for Braden Hall and the foul on Floyd Central. Foul's on Spriggs. It'll be his first. Team foul number 2. Braden Hall on the free throw line. 2 free throws. First one is up and good. 8-6, Betsy Layne on top. Second toss is up and no good. Rebound controlled by Salmons. 8-6 Bobcats. HutchFord.com scoreboard. First quarter, looking on the baseline. Boyd takes it to the corner. That's a 3 fly. Rattles out. Fight for the loose ball out of bounds to Betsy Layne. Oh, that was maybe last touch by Allen and not Meade. Check that replay. I'll tell you, that looked like it was off Allen. I might be wrong, but back down court. Pinte with the basketball. Deep 3 straight away. It's good. Cameron Pinte is on fire here in the first quarter. 11-6 your score. Down court, Boyd off to Salmons. Nowhere to go on the right side. Up top for Spriggs. Gives it up for Meade, a three. It's good. Logan Meade for three. And he's got to hit those, Byron.
Yes, he's got to step up and knock some shots down.
Other way, Allen, mid-range jumper, off balance, missed it. Here comes Floyd Central. Meade gives it up for Spriggs. Cross the stripe. Betsy Layne on top, 11-9. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. HutchFord.com scoreboard. Spriggs working it against Allen. He likes the matchup. Pulls up free throw line. Ankle breaker on that one for Spriggs. He got Allen the dab, but he just dropped back and shot it. And the other way, a three. Carter Parsons. Back and forth, we go in a shootout. Floyd Central down court, down by three. Spriggs thought about it, gives it up to Meade. Inside the Salmons, walk with the basketball, turnover. .312 to play, first quarter, 14-11 your score. Betsy Layne on top with the basketball on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. And now a timeout called by Coach Mike Howard. It's a 30-second timeout, which is brought to you by Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie, where Val and the girls will always take care of you at Parkview Pharmacy.
You know, I don't know what they're calling a timeout for, other than maybe just catch your breath. But right now, Floyd Central kind of laying off of Allen, daring him to shoot that outside shot, and he's knocked one down. So Allen's going to have to be big going forward, just from what it looks like early on here, as Floyd Central's kind of paying more attention to Pente and Parsons and letting Allen kind of have his own shots.
Mike Howard calling that timeout. His team up by three. 14-11 your score. Bobcats leading. And they'll have it center court to throw it in play. And Hall will be the trigger man for the Bobcats here. Gives it in backcourt to Pente, who already has 7 on the night.
3 of 3 from the field.
Pente angling to the right corner. Gives it up for Parsons. A three partially blocked by Spriggs. Inside, ball not loose, and Floyd Central has got the loose ball. Jags in front court with it. Spriggs to the basketball. Turns it on, drives inside, lays it up, no good. Tapped up, no good. Tapped around again, and into Buck's hands, back up inside. It rolls out, tapped back up again by Salmons, no good. And now a foul on Betsy Layne, it looks like. 2 shots. Foul is on Eli Mitchell, who checked in on the timeout, the 8th grader, his first. He wears number 24. That's the second foul of the quarter. 2 free throws for Salmons. First one is good. And all the starters have scored for Floyd Central already in the first quarter. That didn't take long.
It did not.
A lot of points could be scored tonight. That one a miss. Rebound controlled by Betsy Layne's Mitchell. Christian Johnson enters the game for Floyd Central, replacing Meade. Driving in, a kick out. Here's Mitchell for 3. It's no good. Rebound Spriggs for the Jaguars, down by 2 at 14-12. Out top, Johnson for 3. Rams in and out. Into the hands of Boyd. Sticks it back up and in. Dylan Boyd with 4 tonight. And we're all tied at 14. 2:08 to go in the first. HutchFord.com scoreboard. Parsons, cross dribble. 3, all glass. Picked up by Buck. Jags are running. Buck to the basket. Slashes headed, blocked by Parsons. Saved, though, by Johnson, the trailer.
That's why you run down and follow the play. Never take it for granted.
Floyd Central back on top and driving in, a foul on the Jaguars as Pente went looking for 2. Instead, he has 2 free throws. The foul on Boyd. That'll be his second foul.
I thought they might get Buck, as Buck was the one come in late.
And Boyd, in frustration, kind of hit the floor as he's in a catcher's position out in backcourt during the free throw. It's no good by Pente as Boyd has to check out. He knows the 2 fouls. He's going to see much more daylight for a while. He'll have a seat replaced by Lucas Howard, the 8th grader. Also, Salmons will have a seat, and Logan Meade is back in for the Jaguars. Second free throw good for Pente. 16-15 your score. Jags on top by 1. HutchFord.com scoreboard with the basketball. Spriggs, bounce pass, and a lazy bounce pass picked off by Pente. 3 in transition. Splash country for Cameron Pente. And he has exploded again here, Byron, in this game. Johnson tied up. Jump ball. Possession, Betsy Layne. Good defense by Isaiah Allen.
Betsy Layne come to play here tonight, bringing the defensive pressure.
Pente with 11 points already in the first period tonight. He's a one-man show this year right now. And has the ball again. Right side. Down to the baseline. Runner is up. He's feeling it. Missed that runner, though. Rebound cleared by Howard. Floyd Central in transition. Meade coming down court for the Jags. Feeds it off to Spriggs. Left side to Buck. Angles into the paint. Delivers it on the block to Howard. Turns. Muscles it up. No good. Had it blocked by Mitchell out of bounds. And back to Betsy Layne. How about those two 8th graders there? Mitchell and Howard battling one-on-one.
They don't play like 8th graders. I know that. And you don't see either one of them backing down.
Betsy Layne basketball. Under a minute to play in the first. Pente across the stripe. His team down up by 2. To the corner. Looking for more. 3 is good. Cameron Pente again. 21-16 Bobcats. Floyd Central looking for an answer inside Howard. Kicks it back out to Meade. Drives into the paint. Hesitates, puts it up, no good. Rebound controlled by Betsy Layne's Parsons. Down court, poked away by Meade. Saved in bounds, but back to Betsy Layne. Good effort, though, by Meade. Other way, Parsons right to the rack. Missed a low layup, out of bounds, and back to Floyd Central. Well, the pace of this game tonight, Bob.
I'm telling you. That 100 to 100 is sounding better and better.
At least in the 80s at this point. Yep, and there's a steal for Allen. Other way, lays it up and in. Some careless passes by Floyd Central here at the end of this first quarter. Other way, a 3 as time expires. No good by Johnson. End of 1. Your score is Betsy Layne 23, Floyd Central 16. Back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
End of the year savings at Hutch Ford. Red Tag sale event going on now through the end of the year. Choose from endless pricing on the #1 selling truck, 47 straight years, the Ford F-150, plus 1.9% financing for 60 months with approved credit. Save $8,000 off MSRP on a 2024 Ford Expedition. Give us a call, downtown Paintsville, 606-789-5301. Check us out on the web at hutchford.com.
Never pay too much when you buy from Hutch. HutchAdvertise.com.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. Plus, with our industry-leading warranty, you're covered for the road ahead. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR. Get ready for a new year of adventure at Walters Mitsubishi.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
14 first quarter points for Cameron Pente, and the Bobcats are on top, 23-16 at the end of 1. HutchFord.com scoreboard. Jamie Johnson, Byron Hall, and Josh Peach Page at Junior Newsom Arena tonight. A hot shooting first quarter of play.
Yeah, I mean, real hot start for one Cameron Pente. But right now, the difference in the game, Floyd Central 4 turnovers, Betsy Layne 0.
Definitely an edge for the Bobcats there. Floyd Central with the basketball. Down 23-16 to start this second quarter, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Spriggs on top. Spriggs, Buck, Lucas Howard, Meade, and Johnson. Your 5 on the floor for the Jags. And a pull-up jumper at the elbow is good by Spriggs. Give him 6. Betsy Layne back down court with Pente, Parsons, Hall, Mitchell, and Allen. Parsons on the left wing. Wants a bit of a clear out here. Wants to take Howard on a mismatch. Drives in, puts it up, no good. Good job by Howard to stay in front of him. Buck down court for Floyd Central. Gives it up to Spriggs. Deep 3. It's no good. Rebound Hall. Betsy Layne with it. Hall across the stripe. Battles his way inside. Had it partially blocked. Buck with the loose ball pickup and then the foul on Allen. That'll be his second foul. So there's Allen with 2 fouls for Betsy Layne and 2 fouls on Boyd for Floyd Central.
Yeah, Floyd Central did a good job. I think it was Christian Johnson has stayed with Hall all the way down there and walled up, and Hall was unable to get the shot over him.
Spriggs in front court for Floyd Central, looking to angle in. Pump fake on the jumper on Pente, missed it inside, put back up and in by Lucas Howard, and those long arms for that 8th grader Lucas Howard. 23-20.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Floyd Central not used to having a big presence down low like Lucas Howard. There's a 3 in the corner. It's going to be stuck wedged between the glass and the rim.
Goes down as a jump ball possession, Betsy Layne.
Yep, so we'll go back down court for Betsy Layne here. They were going back down the other way. A lot of players think that's just a turnover, and it's not. It's a jump ball.
Essentially an offensive rebound here.
Mitchell gives it to a cutting Hall who can't handle it. Ooh. Oh, they'll say last touch by Buck. And not much argument by Coach Allen Joe Moore. So
he was right there. He got a clearer view than I got.
Mitchell again on the baseline under his own basket. Gives it in play to Parsons. A 3. It's airballed. Caught by Lance. Second try, and Buck rips it out of his hands. Jump ball possession this time to Floyd Central. And a technical foul. 2 technicals have been assessed. 1 to Buck and 1 to Lance. Of course, I get it. Ethan was a Jaguar. Played with those guys at Dace for a lot of years. Made the transfer over to Betsy Layne. So there's going to be some mix it up tonight. A little bit. Boys going to be boys tonight.
Good to get it under control early, though.
And get it out of your system, all right? You've said it. You've had it. Both players get a personal foul. You've had your say. Now get it out of your system and play basketball. 23-20 your score. Betsy Layne still on top. 6:17 to play. Second quarter. HutchFord.com scoreboard. Johnson gives it up to Buck. Free throw line jumper off a curl. No good. And that'll be an offensive foul on Betsy Layne. And
it's number 2, but I don't have him on a roster.
Connor Blair is number 2, a junior. That'll be his first. Team foul number 3 as Sammons checks in and Buck will check out for a breather, and that's a good move for Coach Allen Joe Moore. So the Giants get it back. Ball's in play to Sammons. Left side to Johnson. Inside there's Meade. Hesitates, puts it up and in. Logan Meade with the finish inside. 5 for him. It's a 1-point Bobcat lead, 23-22. In front court, Pente off a pick from Lance to the right side. Gets a step on Sammons. Drove in, had it blocked, but some contact down low as well. And boy, Spriggs goes right to the bench. He took a shot. And Spriggs just kind of got caught in the wrong place, wrong time. Took one to the hip, and yeah, he got the foul, and he can't believe it. But he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It was a good block from Meade. Free throw is good by Pente. Now with 15 points on the night. Buck is right back in. Spriggs out. Buck has to check in because Spriggs has 2 fouls. That's 2 on Spriggs and 2 on Boyd here in the first half.
Where's your offense going to come from if you're Floyd Central?
Second one to miss. Rebound Howard. You got to go to Meade, Howard, Johnson. He's got some offensive props. There's a steal, though. Betsy Layne's got it. 3 for Pente. No good. Rebound Johnson. Throws it down court for Howard. Looks down inside for Buck. Lays it up and in. 4 for Buck. We're tied at 24 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. 3 in transition. Good for Connor Parsons. And a 30-second timeout called. 27-24. Betsy Layne back up by 3 with 5:21 to go in the second and a 30-second timeout. Byron Hall, what a transition 3 by Connor Parsons.
Yeah, cold-blooded right there as Pente drew drew the defense and just kicked it back to him as a trailer. That's an easy step into 3.
You want to see some offense, this is the game you wanted to come see tonight. This one's always a good one. It's a humdinger. It never lets you down. This matchup never lets you down.
No, it's always a battle. And anytime you have county teams match up against each other, I don't care how good one is perceived or how bad one is perceived to be, it's always a great matchup between 2 county teams.
After that made 3 by Parsons, it will be Floyd Central ball. Johnson will give it in play. Pressure being applied here by Betsy Layne. In play to Salmons. Back to Johnson. Pass deflected by Pinte, who leaped up and got it. Steal inside. Parsons lays it up and in. The press creates that one. That's 5 points now for Parsons here quickly. Through the press, Meade throws it inside. Caught in the air by Buck. Can't finish. The second chance is good by Howard. Give him 4. 29-26. Back and forth we go. Mitchell into the paint. He wants to get in on the action here. Gives it up. Pinte way downtown. No good. Rebound. Johnson for Floyd Central. Delivers it down court. And off the hands of Betsy Layne, out of bounds. It will stay with the Jaguars.
It's very obvious Betsy Layne has the green light to shoot a 3 at any time.
Meade on the baseline to give it in play. Allen returns. Lance is out. Allen has 2 fouls. Keep that in mind if you're a Bobcat fan. Ball's in play. Salmons gives it off to Johnson, left of the circle. Puts down the dribble. Gives it up for Salmons. Left side to Meade. Angles to the wing. Up top for Buck. Works his way in. Got tripped up. And no call steps.
If you're Floyd Central, Salmons is going to have to get involved and become a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end and look for his shot.
29-26, 4:26 to play before the half. Betsy Layne leads with the basketball on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Allen up top, thinking about it. Brooks into the paint, picks it up, gives it up. Now center court to Parsons. This backcourt of Allen and Pinte and Parsons is tough.
Yeah.
Deep 3 for Parsons. No good that time. Rebound Buck. Working the basketball across the stripe is Leslie Buck. Gives it up for Salmons. Pass it center court to Meade. Goes to the right side. Crosses back up top. Pulls up in the lane. Jumper is up and in for Logan Meade. How about 7 for Meade here in the first half? Makes it a 1-point game. Betsy Layne 29. Floyd Central 28.
Pinte going off the floor. For some reason, I didn't see it.
Didn't quite catch it. Check the replay there. We'll tell you what happened in case you saw it. We didn't see that.
I think they act like he's got blood or something on his jersey.
Okay, we'll see him return shortly. Inside, Mitchell gathers it. Blocked by Howard. Picked up by Howard. Oh! Jaguar ball. Meade across the stripe. Looking for the lead here. 3:25 to go before the break. A little 2-man game inside for Howard, and he finishes for 2. 6 in the quarter for Howard. Jags back up by 1, 30-29. Betsy Layne in front court with the basketball. Allen and Hall. Hall had it knocked out of his hands, gets it back. Drives down the paint. No look pass off to Mitchell for 3. It's no good. Rebound Buck. High forward for Floyd Central. In transition, Buck with the basketball. Throws the shoulder, and the floater is no good. Rebound controlled by Lance. Off to Hall, down court. Hall again, sidestep, goes in the middle. Rolls it up, it dead rolls in.
Dead
for
bank.
Hall.
Got a dead bank off the back of the rim.
Absolutely. 31-30, Bobcats back out by 1. At the elbow, jumper for Johnson. Rattles in. Christian Johnson with 4. Back to a 1-point Jaguar lead. Back and forth we go. Betsy Layne in front court. Mitchell bangs inside. Lost the handle, and it's saved, though, by the Bobcats. Allen gives it to Parsons on a cut. Drives in, missed the runner. Buck on the rebound. Battles out there with it. In transition, Buck was stopped. Kicks it out to Meade. Left side to Salmons. Thought about it. Drives in past Lance. Puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound into the hands of Betsy Layne. Hall across the timeline. Under 2 to go before the break. Parsons up top. Battling inside, got past two defenders, gives it to a cutting Allen who finishes for two. And the assist to Parsons. A good move there.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Parsons to know where his teammates are and give Allen credit for the cut.
Absolutely. Meade drives in, a little two-man game of his own, gives it for Howard. It rolls off. Howard gets it back, kicks it out to Meade. Hesitates, drives in, contact, no call, put back up, no good. A lot of contact, and Betsy Layne's got it. Bodies are on the floor. Parsons the other way. They don't have numbers. They'll spin it back out. Now turns, drives in on Johnson, and the foul on Floyd Central. Two shots, the foul on Salmons for the Jaguars. That'll be his first, team foul number 3. And 2 free throws for Parsons. No, they give that foul to Johnson, excuse me. Not Salmons, it's on Johnson. His first. Free throw is no good by Parsons. He'll have one more.
Helter-skelter, to say the least, here tonight.
Missed that one. Into the hands of Allen, though, for Betsy Layne. Bobcats by 1:15 to play before the half. Now, Junior Newsom would say hold it for the last shot. It ain't happening in 2024. Here we go. Jumper good for Lance in the middle. Lance's first bucket tonight. 35-32. Meade throws it down court, right side. It will go to Howard. Out to Johnson. 47 seconds. Johnson off a pick. Throws it left side to Salmons. Back at it midcourt to Meade. Meade angles to the left. Got hit by Allen. No call. Kick out to Howard. Right side Johnson. Inside Salmons slips past his defender, but blocked from behind by Parsons. Salmons gets it back. Gives it out to Meade. 29 seconds. 3 in the air. Side widening shot. No good. And Parsons has it for Betsy Layne. Bobcats back down court. No look pass inside the Mitchell. Swatted away by Buck out of bounds with 18 seconds to play. Oh, man. Can it get any better here, Byron?
I believe it can. We got a finish to work towards here.
Pente is back in. Mitchell out for the final 18 seconds. Toss and play to Lance. Up top, Ethan hands it off to Parsons. Here we go. Parsons and Meade, 8 seconds. Clear out.
He's going for the 3.
4 seconds, 3 seconds. There's the pick, the deep 3 for Parsons. No. And then follow-up no good by Lance. At the half, your score, Betsy Layne is on top, 35-32 over Floyd Central, and a good one here at Junior Newsom Arena tonight. 35-32, Bobcats on top. We'll come back in 3 minutes for your halftime report, brought your way by Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall on WMDJ Sports.
When you need signs, banners, business cards, decals, and promotional items, you need to call Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Need to promote your business? Jaded Rain can stick your business logo on just about anything. Yard signs, large signs, metal and outdoor signs, window perv. Jaded Rain even does covered vehicle wraps, converting your work truck or car into a rolling billboard. If you need to stand out, you need Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Call 371-3153 or find Jaded Rain on Facebook. It's Shenandoah, live at the MAC, February 22nd. You know and love every song, Marty Raven and Shenandoah. If I had to ain't no place I'd rather be. Shenandoah at the Mountain Arts Center, Prestonsburg. Tickets on sale now at macarts.com or by calling the People's Bank box office at 1-888-MAC-ARTS.
This holiday season, don't just text the halls, text the halls with brand new devices from Appalachian Wireless. All of Santa's good boys and girls are going to love this holiday deal. An iPhone 14, 128 gig for a penny with the unlimited or mix and match plan with a standard 2-year agreement. An iPhone 14, 128 gig for a penny. See Santa's little helpers at your favorite Appalachian Wireless location for details and text the hall. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Howard Family Pharmacy is pleased to announce the addition of pharmacist Stacy Conley to their staff. Stacy has over 20 years of experience serving the residents of Floyd and Knott County. And just like everyone else at Howard Family Pharmacy, Stacy will be dedicated to meeting your expectations with your medications. Say hi to Stacy at both Allen and Eastern locations. And don't hesitate to reach out to her for any questions you may have. Always providing quality care and service. That's Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 81 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities, built on trust. Member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
For over 30 years, the attorneys at Mocha Nunnery Law Office have chosen to fight for injured individuals rather than companies, standing up for the rights of folks just like you. The combined experience of Tom Moak, B.D. Nunnery, and Jacob Moak will fight for you, whether you've been injured in an auto accident, personal injury claim, workers' compensation, Social Security, or have a federal black lung case. Injuries are life-changing. Let Mocha Nunnery help you move forward. Call 886-1515 for Mocha Nunnery Law Office, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Hansard.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Junior Newsom Arena, it is halftime. Your score, it is Betsy Layne 35 and Floyd Central 32. Your halftime report brought your way by Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall, wishing both teams, Betsy Layne and Floyd Central, best of luck in tonight's 58th District Showdown. And good luck the entire way. Stay healthy. Work hard in the classroom, and also work hard on the court. And keep going, keep pushing, keep striving, keep doing the best you can, and represent Floyd County the best you know how. From your Floyd County Circuit Court Clerk, Douglas Ray Hall, a longtime supporter of Floyd County Athletics. Your score at the break, 35-32. We're going to run over some numbers here. First for Betsy Layne, I got 15 for Cameron Pente.
As do I.
8 points for Carter Parsons.
I have that as well.
7 for Isaiah Allen.
Yep.
3 for Braden Hall.
Yep.
And 2 for Ethan Lance.
That's exactly what I have.
That's what I got. Okay. That would be 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. That's right. All right, we're good. We were debating if he had 2 points off or not. Okay. 35 points at the half, and those numbers are right. 15 for Pente, 8 for Parsons, 7 for Allen, 3 for Hall, and 2 for Lance. Josh McKinney, where are you tonight? We have to keep all these numbers tonight. For Floyd Central, and I got these right. Here we go. 7 for Logan Mead. He leads all scorers tonight for the Jaguars with 7 points, but a balanced attack. 6 by Spriggs, 6 for Howard, 4 apiece for Buck, Boyd, and Johnson. 1 point for James Sammons. And earlier tonight, 2 fouls apiece for Spriggs and Boyd. They set most of the first half of play.
I don't think Boyd played any of the second quarter.
He did not.
At all.
He did not.
So to weather the storm and be in this game, Floyd Central has to like where they're at right now.
Yeah.
Considering Boyd barely played the first half.
Looked that way to me as well. What do you think?
Well,
team stance.
Well, looking at it, you can see they're not neither team gun shy as excuse me. Betsy Layne is 13 of 36 from the field, 6 of 18 from the three-point line. Floyd Central 14 of 37, only 1 of 8 from the three-point line. Floyd Central with a sizable difference in the rebounding battle, 29-12.
Wow.
Here in the first half. But by my poor math skills and poor view, I have Floyd Central with 7 turnovers to Betsy Layne's 0 turnovers.
Wow.
I've got Betsy Layne with 8 assists, Floyd Central with 5. Both teams hit 3 free throws as Betsy Layne 3 of 8, Floyd Central 3 of 4.
I like some of the comments on our thread tonight. Billy Williamson says, got to turn that Spriggs boy loose. They will. Foul trouble got him in the first half. Also, he says, I really like that big Howard boys game, too. Absolutely. And Betsy Layne, too, they definitely have the green light to launch that 3. You're right about that. And Will Parker, our buddy Will Parker, says, I'm always a Floyd Central fan, but I got to pull for Ethan Lance because he's one of his firefighters. How about Ethan Lance, a volunteer fireman?
Hey,
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. That's news to me.
That's fabulous.
Look, Lance is a great kid.
He is a great kid.
I mean, we've known him. We've seen him around, so we know what kind of kid he is.
That's your halftime report brought your way by Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall. We're back for the third quarter in 3 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
Accidents happen when we least expect them, and when they do, you need someone on your side. You need Keith Bartley. Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley and the law office of Vanover Hall, Bartley & Ward is dedicated in fighting for justice. If you've been injured in a car wreck, slip and fall, or hurt at work, Keith Bartley is on your side. Whether it's personal injury, Social Security claims, or wrongful death, don't face the aftermath alone. Call Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley at 886-1428 in Prestonsburg.
Part of the fabric of our community, that's McDowell Professional Pharmacy. Steve and Alicia Dawson started McDowell Professional Pharmacy back in 1993 with the commitment to serve the folks of Floyd County. McDowell Professional Pharmacy offers a free mobile app for quick refills, a drive-through for that on-the-go prescription, pickup, and free delivery service. At McDowell Professional Pharmacy, they know you by name, not just a refill number. That's McDowell Professional Pharmacy.
Find incredible year-end savings deals at Walters Mitsubishi in Pikeville. Get $3,500 off select in-stock Outlander Sport, $3,000 off select Eclipse Cross, and $3,000 off 3-row Outlanders, which start at just $31,500. Plus, Outlanders and Eclipse Cross offer 0.99% financing for 60 months. And Mitsubishi Motors Confidence gives you a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-year roadside assistance, and 2 years free maintenance.
When others won't, Walters will.
Do you struggle with managing your medication or a loved one's medication? If so, we may have a solution for you. This is Pharmacist Valerie Akers at Parkview Pharmacy. We are excited to now offer customized packaging solutions to help you take the right medications at the right time every time. It's called Park Pack. Parkview Pharmacy can now pre-sort your medications in a sealed, clear plastic packet, and it's easy to open. The pack includes the day, time, and each dose, medication name, and description. It's a quick and easy way to verify that your last dose was taken, minimizing potential errors. Ask about Park Packs from Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, your partners in health.
When you need signs, banners, business cards, decals, and promotional items, you need to call Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Need to promote your business? Jaded Rain can stick your business logo on just about anything. Yard signs, large signs, middle and outdoor signs, window perv. Jaded Rain even does covered vehicle wraps, converting your work truck or car into a rolling billboard. If you need to stand out, you need Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Call 371-3153 or find Jaded Rain on Facebook.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
Is your unit down? Not working like it should? Don't put off repairs to your HVAC system. Call the professionals at Elliott Heating and Cooling. 606-437-7368. One call and your worries are gone. Elliott Heating and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Third quarter coverage is presented by Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Hope you're having a nice Friday night. If you're out and about or if you're at the house and enjoying our broadcast tonight, we appreciate you liking and sharing our Facebook feed tonight and also our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that and don't miss any game that we do here on WMDJ. Floyd Central basketball to start this third quarter. They have Spriggs, Buck, Boyd, Sammons, and Meade. They're starting 5 out there. Loose ball out front, saved by Meade, right side. Bounced it up top for Spriggs. Wants to drive on Pente, save of him step for step. Pente, a big first half of 15 points. 14 of those came in the first quarter, though. Spriggs back up top, off a pick from Sammons. Drives, dishes, Meade, 3 in the corner, no. Rebound Lance for Betsy Layne. Bobcats in transition. Allen in the corner. Up top, knocked away by Meade, saved by Parsons. In the middle, a runner is up, no good. And a rebound snatched away by Buck. Floyd Central on the breakaway down the lane. And offensive foul on Buck as Hall was camped out in the lane.
Mead's shaking up down there a little bit.
Wesley Buck's second foul, first foul of the quarter. They'll wipe up some perspiration on the floor as Hall took that charge. Alan Joe Moore kind of discussing that call with the official that made it. We've seen a couple of those where the Betsy Layne defenders have taken the charge, but they've been kind of slow to fall or early to fall.
I think what Coach Moore might be arguing on that one is, did he give him space to land? He jumped before. Was he set and give him space to land? I think that's the question.
I think Dalton Boyd just put it right. He says these charge calls are weak. I would concur. At least the ones we've seen so far in this game tonight. Pente wheels it to the right and nails a three again. Listen, Pente, that rim looks like an ocean-wide view for him tonight.
He's throwing a beach ball into the ocean right now.
Absolutely.
From the middle, from off a little boat.
38-32. Buck will drive in, leaves it for Mead. Takes a turn inside on Hall, puts the floater up and in.
A dinghy. That's what I'm thinking of, a dinghy.
Betsy Layne with Hall, Pente, Parsons, Lance, and Allen. They're five on the floor right now. Hall will drive in. This is inside for Lance. No shot. Back out now for Pente. He's going to call him off to clear it out. 4-point lead for Betsy Layne here in the third. Pente inside the arc. Shoves it off to Allen. Three in the air. It's good. Isaiah Allen with 10 tonight. 41-34 Bobcats. Spriggs in front court. Hands it off to Buck. Kicks it out to Mead. Gives it back to Spriggs. He'll drive inside. Left-handed runner no good. Tapped up no good by Salmons. Board cleared by Lance. Here come the Bobcats again. Parsons driving in. Scoop layup. Rolls in for Carter Parsons. And the hits keep coming for the Bobcats here. An 8-2 start to the third quarter. And a timeout Floyd Central. It'll be a full timeout. 43-34 your score. We're back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
Defense wins championships. And at Hesterberg Law Firm, we believe a good defense wins cases. This is attorney Tanner Hesterberg. If you're facing legal trouble, you need an attorney to advocate for you in the courtroom. The sooner we get involved in your case, the better the outcome. 606-731-6857 and at HesterbergLaw.com. Hesterberg Law Firm, defending Kentucky.
In 1947, when brothers John C. and Virgil Hall opened Harbor's Funeral Home in downtown Martin, they established more than a local business. They established trust, friendships, and a commitment to providing affordable service with unmatched quality and true, heartfelt compassion. Many things have changed since 1947, but that commitment to our community, our friends, and the families that we serve, established long ago, continues through the generation. Hall Funeral Home. Family, friendship, community, compassion.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Junior Newsom Arena, the timeout, 43-34. Bobcats on an 8-2 run to start this third period.
You know, the way they play, don't be surprised when you see Betsy Layne hit 10-2, 12-2, even a 15-3 run, but then they can turn around and give up that same kind of run back to the other team.
Jags in front court with issues and a turnover. Salmons gives it up to Hall, and the Bobcats have it. Hall down court with it. And having trouble with the dribble, takes it to the right corner. Yeah, tried to feed it to a cutting Pente, and it's a turnover to Buck. Floyd Central the other way. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Good for Wesley Buck. Got to find some offense to the Jaguars here.
I've got that as Floyd Central's first turnover. Or
Betsy Layne's first turnover, and that one out of bounds, last touch by the Jaguars. Howard will check back in. Salmon's out for Floyd Central. Allen will give it in play. Looking and gives it inbounds right side to Parsons. He'll back it out. Parsons with the ball and goes out to the middle court. Now takes a long, deep three. It's no good. Rebound Howard for Floyd Central. And the Jags need to make good on this trip here. Down 43-36 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Spriggs driving right inside on Lance. Put it up and in. 8 for Spriggs.
Can Floyd Central make enough twos to counter Betsy Layne's threes?
And especially from Pente. He's been hot tonight. He has 18. There's another one. Good. Cameron Pente right on cue. 46-38 Bobcats with 4:16 to play third quarter. Driving in. Spriggs fouled by Pente. 2 shots for Spriggs.
Spriggs almost looking at this now as a personal challenge to go against Pente.
It's only Pente's first foul, and I agree with you. Can Floyd Central hit enough twos to counter the Bobcat threes?
Yeah.
Free throw is up and good for Spriggs. He now has 9 points on the night. Johnson returns for Floyd Central, replacing Meade.
You've got some guys out there that can shoot.
Second free throw, good for Spriggs. Cuts to lead the 6. 46-40. Bobcats on top of the basketball. 4:06 to go in the third quarter. HutchFord.com scoreboard. Pente driving inside, and Howard changed that shot, and Floyd Central's got it. Down court, Buck stops at the elbow, pops and missed it. Offensive board, Howard back up strong and puts it in. Lucas Howard with 8 tonight. It's a 4-point Betsy Layne lead.
8 rebounds as well.
Pass off to Parsons near the scores table. Wants to drive on Spriggs. He stays in front of him. Back out, ball knocked away. A steal by Spriggs. Floyd Central down court, delivered. Oh, tried to thread the needle with a pass. Picked off by the Bobcats. Down court, pass broken up, saved by Pente. 3 launched, no good. Rebound Boyd, and a foul on Betsy Layne. That'll be on Lance. It's his second, team foul number 2. Lance will have a seat, replaced by Mitchell.
A rare Pente miss, as he is 5 of 8 from the three-point line tonight.
Billy Williamson wants to know, can the Jaguars defend those threes in the second half? Good point. Transition, slide, oh, a layup good by Howard. He almost got a good call out of that, but he got 2 points nevertheless.
Take the 2, don't worry about the dunk.
Yeah. 46-44. Parsons driving in on Howard, puts it in good. 12 for Parsons. Spriggs across the stripe. In the quarter, Buck, 3-ball, no. And a whistle and a foul. It's on Allen on a push-off.
Did he try to push off Howard?
It's his third foul, team foul number 3.
Look here, I haven't run across too many kids as stout as what Howard is at this age right now.
Absolutely. I mean, he goes home and works in the field for an hour and a half. I mean, he goes out and plows a garden or something. I mean, I don't know what he's doing.
And he's country strong?
He's country strong. He goes out and plows a big field of cotton or something. I don't know. 3 up top, missed by Spriggs. Betsy Layne ball. I mean, he's a big youngin'. Parsons losing the handle out of bounds. Last touch by the Jaguars. Yeah, maybe a Hoss cat. That might be the right terminology. Hoss cat Howard.
There he goes. Brute is what he is.
Yeah. Pente up top. Gives it to Mitchell. 2:24 to go in the third. Gives it inside for Lance. Swatted by Howard down inside. Another try. Howard got him again. And a foul. Credit Lance staying with it, though. And he'll have 2 free throws.
Was a stick-to-itiveness.
Yes, got to stay with it. Get that contact. Howard got a clean block on the first. Next one was a block, but the body was there. Foul on Howard. It's only his first. Team foul number 2. Free throw is no good by Lance.
Lance, the first person to really go at Howard. Everybody else is just kind of shied away or faded away.
That one no good. And out of bounds. It will go back to Floyd Central. This was an interesting stat I saw. Betsy Layne's played 5 games. They've shot 22 free throws. Coming into tonight's game in 5 games, 22 free throws.
Well,
That's
when you're shooting 33s a game, it's hard to shoot free throws.
Floyd Central comes in with 3 games under their belt tonight with 62 free throw attempts.
Well, that's the contrasting styles, 2s versus 3s.
Other way, a 3 for Boyd will rattle home. Dylan Boyd connects on the outside. And it's a 1-point Bobcat lead, 48-47. Parsons drives inside, missed the runner, and it's picked up by Johnson. Jaguars are running. Johnson stops, looks for help, finds Howard. He'll try a 3. No. Rebound, Boyd with the basketball. Look inside. There's Howard again. And having trouble, can't save it, out of bounds. Last touch by Betsy Layne. Meade will check in. Johnson will check out for Floyd Central. 1:30 left in the third quarter. 1-point lead for Betsy Layne. Floyd Central ball under their own basket here with 1:30 left. The pace, I think this more or less favors Floyd Central right now. They don't want to get up in that helter-skelter tonight like we thought they would.
Pick and choose your spots to run.
Buck with the basketball. Bounces it inside for Boyd. Puts it up. Good. And the Jags are back out by 1, 49-48. Betsy Layne in front court. Pente on the right side. Pass up top for Lance. Out to Parsons. Parsons matched up with Spriggs, staying with him in the quarter. 3 for Hall. It's no good. Went for his own rebound, couldn't get it, and Meade beat him to it. Under a minute left in the third. Jags by 1 with the basketball on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Spriggs backs it out. Works off a pick. Takes it to the left side. They want to wind down the clock and slow it down a little bit here.
Almost like they want to go for 1.
26 seconds. Give off to Boyd in backcourt. Now to Buck on the wing. 20 seconds off to Meade. Back up top for Spriggs. 15 seconds. This is good ball control by the Jaguars.
Junior Goose will be proud.
Oh, yeah. Go time. 5 seconds. Spriggs. 3 seconds. 2, 3 in the air. No good. We go to the fourth. Your score, Floyd Central 49, Betsy Layne 48. We're back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
Appalachian Wireless has a gift for you this holiday season that's going to make it so easy to text a haul. Taxes on us. Appalachian Wireless. We'll pay the taxes on any device. And the activation fee? Well, it's free. Just sign up for the Appalachian Advantage, Unlimited, or Mix and Match plan. Any device. Taxes on us. And free activation. See Santa's little helper at any Appalachian Wireless location for details. And text a haul with taxes on us. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
It's the most wonderful time. Yes, it's that time again. It only happens once a year, and now it's here. It's Toyotathon at Man Toyota. The most wonderful time. Choose from 23 new RAV4 and 19 4x4 Tacomas, 4.99% financing for 72 months APR. Don't overpay for a used Toyota when you can get crap a new Toyota from Man Toyota. Drive away saying Man. Merry Christmas from Man Toyota, Prestonsburg.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Fourth quarter coverage presented by Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. 49-48, Jaguars have battled back. They trailed at the half, 35-32. They outscored Betsy Layne 17-13 in the third quarter.
Yeah, Floyd Central kind of imposed their will on the pace of play here and done a better job of guarding Pente and making him pass the ball off and not giving him as many good looks.
The difference is having Spriggs and Boyd back in the game, too, as Parsons has a 3 fly on the inbounds, and now a foul on Lance on the missed shot as he went for the rebound. That's Lance's 3rd foul. First foul of the 4th quarter. And Spriggs took a shot. He's going to walk it off, though. Allen's going to check back in, and Lance will check out. So we'll reset the lineup for you. Allen, Hall, Pinte, Parsons, and Mitchell. A small lineup out there for Betsy Layne. Floyd Central with Boyd, Meade, Howard, Buck, and Spriggs. In transition, down court, Meade driving in, kicks it back out for Spriggs as Betsy Layne got back defensively. Bobcats in that man-to-man. That's all we've seen all night, is man-to-man defense. In a game like this, it's like pickup ball.
Right.
Left side pass to Meade. Works off a pick, might have been a moving pick. Inside, Boyd swatted, but a foul. Foul on Betsy Layne. Boyd kind of slid into that real quick, got away with that too.
Will be on Parsons.
First foul on Parsons, team foul number 2. 2 shots for Boyd. So I'm going to break there for Floyd Central. Free throw is good. Give him 10 now on the night. Spriggs has 10. Boyd has 10. 9 for Logan Meade. 10 for Lucas Howard tonight. A balanced score sheet for the Jaguars. That one no good. Rebound controlled by Allen. 2-point lead for Floyd Central. 50-48. On his hip, driving in. Brought from behind by Buck. Here come the Jags. He swatted Pinte's layup opportunity. Mercy. Buck, he'll drive to the basket hard, looking for the call, didn't get it. And Betsy Layne the other way with it. That was just good defense by the Bobcats. In the corner, Parsons harassed, tosses a 3 in the air, no good. Rebound Howard, nobody went for it for Betsy Layne.
It seemed like a desperation 3 when he didn't need to be there.
Exactly. Little Spriggs tried to hit Howard on the bounce down low, and it went just a little high for Howard and out of bounds. Turnover. As Buck will check out, Sammons will check in.
I had a little bit too much popcorn there on his fingers.
Yeah. Too much butter on the popcorn. Here comes Betsy Layne, down by 2. Looking the drive is Allen. Contact. We get a foul. That'll be on Boyd. Boyd, yes, sir. No, that's on Meade.
Oh, wow.
Meade, his first, team foul number 1.
I had a pick set on me. I couldn't see Meade. I seen Boyd.
Mitchell. Corner of his own end zone. Throws it up top, and Pinte had fallen. It's a loose ball, saved by Spriggs, and an easy layup. That was just unfortunate for Betsy Layne.
It was a stroll in the park right there.
Pass was meant for Parsons. He just slipped and fell, and it was an easy pickup for the Jags. Now a 4-point lead for Floyd Central. Mitchell driving left baseline. Got it at 1. The foul on Floyd Central. And the 8th grader, Eli Mitchell, with the deuce. Foul is on Howard, the other 8th grader who has shined tonight. His second, team foul number 2. That's the first basket for Mitchell. And the free throw is no good. Rebound Howard for Floyd Central. 52-50. Meade across the stripe. Angles up to the top. Leaves it for Sammons. Hands it to Boyd. Right out of the circle to Howard. And Spriggs ran out of bounds here for something. What happened there, Byron? Foul on Pinte, a push?
I don't know. Let me see the replay.
Yeah, we're kind of blocked by the barrier here. We got to broadcast through.
Our cell jail.
Yeah. Yeah. Ball's in play for Spriggs. Inside, beating his way inside, and ball is out of bounds. It will go back to Floyd Central. Hall couldn't save it, but Spriggs better be careful going in there and beating against the chest of Pinte. He'll get nailed on an offensive foul. Ball's in bounds and knocked away, and Hall wants it back. Other way, Hall for 3. Yes, sir. Braden Hall. 53-52. Bobcats back out by 1. Meade across the stripe. Gives it off to Boyd. Back out to Meade. Left side, holding the ball. Now puts down a dribble. Up top with the basketball. Stops, looks for help, gives it out to Boyd. Boyd wants to drive, stops at the elbow. Jumper is up and in. Dylan Boyd feeling fine right now.
You get that feathery, soft touch inside the paint.
54-53, 1 point lead for the Jags. 5:15 to play on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Hall wants to drive. Dishes inside for Mitchell. Puts it up and in. That's Eli Mitchell with the bucket. In transition, Floyd Central down court. Meade down the lane. Poked out of the hands by Allen. It's on the floor. Foul on Meade. Great hustle by Isaiah Allen.
Yeah, great individual effort from Allen to play some solid defense and then knock that ball loose.
Foul on Meade. That'll be his second. Team foul number 3. Ball's in play for Pente. Tosses left corner for Mitchell. Under 5 to go. Mitchell finds a seam. Had it knocked away by Howard. And the Jags have got it down court. Boyd, 3. Yes, sir! Boyd is feeling it right now. Other way. Elbow jumper. Pente. Feeling fine as well. 23 for Pente. Springs to the push-off. That's an offensive foul. Indeed. Clearing his arm clearly. Pente takes the charge. Foul on the Jaguars. You can't do that.
No, sir, you cannot.
Tied at 57 with 4:24 to go. You smell that? You smell that?
That barn burner?
A little barn burning wood, maybe a little overtime tonight. I don't know. I have some bonus basketball tonight. 3 straight away. Dinner for Pente. 60-57. Boyd down court, right side. Buck in the corner for 3. It's no good. Offensive board. Boyd inside, works, puts it up. No good. Tapped around. Howard gathers it. Works it back in. Delivers it to Boyd. He puts it in. 8 in the quarter for Boyd. 17 in the game. Pente down court, driving in. Howard tried to block it, couldn't do it. Pente slips it in anyway. 62-59, Betsy Layne. Back and forth we go. Meade down court, 3:35 to go. Holds it, lobs it inside for Buck. Lays it up, no good. Didn't use the back of the iron or the glass. Down court, Meade hustling for it. Dives out of bounds. And we'll go back to Betsy Layne, but what a play by Meade. My, oh, my. My, oh, my.
Gotta love it. District game, players sacrificing their bodies.
Ball's in play. Pente across the stripe. Runner at the free throw line falls for Pente. What a player. Cameron Pente is a player. 30-second timeout called. 64-59 with 3:15 to play on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. 30-second timeout brought to you by Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, where they can help us with our throats because we can't talk after this game tonight.
No.
This has been a thriller to watch. And
we better turn it around and figure it out real quick.
Listen, the players are stepping up.
Yeah.
Pente is coming alive here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Pente, they've doing a great job. Floyd Central got to do a better job of covering him back up like they did in the third quarter there, late in the third quarter, because he is starting to get cooking and once again.
8 in the quarter for Boyd. He's got 17. Pente's got 9 in the quarter and 30 for the game.
And he's doing it efficiently. He ain't had to take a lot of shots to get there. 18 shots.
Wow. Ball's in play. Down court. Buck gets it. Goes right to the rack. Lays it up and in. 8 for Buck. 3-point game. 64-61. Across the stripe. Pente wheels to the right. Has a mismatch. Gives it up for Hall. 3. It's an air ball out of bounds. Back to the Jaguars. 2:54 to go. 64-61. Bobcats by 3. Jaguar basketball, HutchFord.com scoreboard. Buck down court. Finds a seam inside. Puts it up. Too short. Cleared by Lance. Bobcats down court. Parsons. Right corner. No shot. Backs it out to the perimeter. Takes it down the center court. Boyd will pick him up man for man. Gets a step on Boyd. Drives in. Gives it to Lance. No shot. Up top for Hall. 2:25 to go. A wild pass saved by Parsons. Deep three. Rims out. Rebound. Howard outworked it for the board. Down court to Boyd. Nobody back. A three in the air anyway. No good. Offensive board. Meade. Back out to Boyd. To Meade. He'll slash to the baseline. Runner is up. No good. Tapped out to Buck. He'll let a three fly. It's good. Oh, my. And we're tied again at 64. 2:03 to go. And a timeout called. Full timeout. We're back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
This is Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall with my message to all student athletes in Floyd County. It's been said that others may have more talent than you, but remember, there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. Remember that every champion was once only a contender. Be confident, take risks, and know that failure and rejection are the first steps to success. Good luck to all Floyd County schools from your Circuit Court Clerk, Douglas Ray Hall.
End of the year savings at Hutch Ford. Red tag sale event going on now through the end of the year. Choose from endless pricing on the number one selling truck, 47 straight years, the Ford F-150, plus 1.9% financing for 60 months with approved credit. Save $8,000 off MSRP on a 2024 Ford Expedition. Give us a call, downtown Paintsville, 606-789-5301. Check us out on the web at hutchford.com.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
2:03 to go. We're tied at 64 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Jamie Johnson, Byron Hall taking you on a ride tonight. Get you another pot of coffee ready, and here we go. It will be Bobcat basketball. In backcourt, Parsons will bring it up top. Parsons, Pente, who's been red hot. Mitchell, Lance, and Hall, your five on the floor right now for the Bobcats. Allen not in there right now. Pente out front. Drives on me to the right. Swatted by Buck. Oh! Saved by Hall. Out to Mitchell. Back out to Hall. Stops in the corner. Pente at three. Over Buck. Got it! Oh! Spider-Man can't get them all. Another three. 33 tonight for Pente.
He can get a lot, but he couldn't get that one.
67-64 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Bobcats by three. 1:15 to play. A three to match. Good by Spriggs. Oh.
This might be who has the ball last.
67 all. 1 minute left. Here we go. Parsons to Mitchell, right side. Out to Parsons, 55 seconds. Both teams have timeouts to take. One-on-one, Parsons and Spriggs. Drives in, gives it to Hall. Who's going to take it? Mitchell on the wing. They're shadowing Pente. A three for Hall. It's no good. Five for the rebound. It's on the floor and out of bounds to Betsy Layne. It was a mad scramble for the miss. It will be Bobcat ball.
There was holding, grabbing, falling, everything.
Hall will give it in play. We're tied at 67. 36 seconds to go. HutchFord.com scoreboard. Hall will give it in play in front of his own bench in his own front court. As we wipe up some perspiration first. And no timeouts here. Just let it play out.
That's what I said. I was like, when we were standing here and this pause, I was like this right here. I was calling for myself.
Not going to do it. Hall will give it in play. Here we go. In the corner, Parsons out to Hall. Meade is staying right with Pente, step for step. He knows what kind of chewing gum he's got tonight.
Spearmint, right?
Needs to be. Driving, head and shoulder fake. Parsons missed the layup. Parsons missed it. Springs the other way. 20 seconds. Up, and a no good. Tapped up and in by Howard. Jags by 2, 14 seconds. They're going to play it out. They say go for it. Pinte, 8 seconds. Driving, waving, kick out, Hall for the win. No. Put back up and in by Lance. And we're tied again as it expands, and we're going to be going to overtime, I believe.
Hold on. I think Floyd Central called a timeout. Or somebody called a timeout.
So no bucket? Or no, a bucket. Count the bucket for Lance.
Count the bucket.
And then a timeout.
There should be a second, maybe 2 on the clock.
I thought maybe 1.7 seconds. Maybe 1.7. We'll wait and see. But count the putback for Lance. That's a great putback by him.
I think they're going to put 1.1.
Looks like 1.2. 1.2. And we're tied at 69. I told you we were going to have overtime tonight. I told you.
You talked this into existence.
Maybe. Man, oh man. This feels like a tournament game tonight. This is just the second week of the regular season, Byron.
We love it. We love district play. Hey, right here, if you're throwing it long, no matter what.
No matter what. Throw it down court.
You're throwing it long. The question is going to be, how aggressive does Betsy Layne play it? Do they press up all the way and allow the home run pass where you could technically let it bounce, run under it, and maybe get a layup? Or if you're Betsy Layne, do you play more of a 2-2-1 style press right here and make them throw it in short or throw it to half court where they have to sling it from half court? But you cannot rule out Floyd Central's trying to throw it to half court and call timeout immediately to set up.
As they have 2 left.
To set up a lob at the rim for Buck or Howard.
Boyd will throw it length of the court. Let's see. Full court, man-to-man. Now a timeout called again. This was by Betsy Layne.
They seen how Floyd Central was going to line up. Now they're going to adjust.
Tied at 69, 1.2 seconds to go. Betsy Layne with a couple of chances to take that lead. They finally did, or a miss, finally by Parsons inside, created a run out. A layup was missed by Spriggs, a put back by Howard, gave the Jags a 2-point lead. Back down court, a miss by the Bobcats, but cleaned up by Ethan Lance.
Yep.
And we're tied back at 69 all with 1.2 seconds to play. That's where we are right now. It's been a dandy game tonight.
Everything we could imagine.
Yes.
It just makes you that much more excited come district tournament time.
Listen, ain't going to be no easy pushover team in Floyd County this year that makes the regional.
No.
If you get to the arena,
you earned it.
You've earned it. And if you're one of these Floyd County teams that gets there, whether it's Betsy Layne or Floyd Central, and I'm not going to count Prestonburg out yet. I don't think they've had a slow start to the season, but you know what? It's a long season. Things can change. This could be a tough out for a 58th district team, including Lawrence County.
Yeah, Lawrence County always tough.
They came in here and got a win last Friday night.
All right, Betsy Layne going to put them back.
Boyd looking for the touchdown pass, throws it way down court, caught by Buck, 3 in the air, no, and we go to overtime. Bonus basketball when we come back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
It's Shenandoah, live at the MAC, February 22nd.
You got to get to the church on the Cumberland Road.
You know and love every song, Marty Raven and Shenandoah.
If I had to turn the road, there ain't no place that I'd rather be.
Shenandoah at the Mountain Arts Center, Prestonsburg. Tickets on sale now at MacArts.com or by calling the People's Bank box office at 1-888-MacArts.
Attorney Tom Moak.
Eastern Kentucky is a special place, got special people. After 35 years, it starts to feel like home. I've always represented injured workers. We don't represent coal companies or insurance companies. We've never done that. We get to know our clients, not just another case. It's not just another file. It gives us an opportunity, to make a difference for the people that we represent.
Call Moak and Nunnery at 886-1515, Prestonsburg. This is an advertisement.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Well, yes, bonus basketball here tonight at the Junior Newsom Arena, where it is 69-all. Floyd Central and Betsy Layne. Reset the scoreboard for you here tonight. The team fouls carry over to the overtime. So you have 4 fouls on Floyd Central. You have 3 on Betsy Layne. Timeouts, Floyd Central has 3. Betsy Layne has 2. Leading scorers so far tonight, Pinte's had a ton tonight. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He has got 33 tonight to pace Betsy Layne. 33 points. Bobcats outscored Floyd Central 21-20 in the fourth quarter. 4-minute overtime. Here we go. Ball's in play for the Jaguars. They have Boyd, Spriggs, Howard, Meade, and Buck on the floor right now. Meade gives off to Spriggs. Spriggs in the corner around Mitchell. Angles inside, puts up the layup good.
Thought Betsy Layne switched to a trapping zone there.
71-69. Bobcats will spread it out. Allen's back out there with Pinte, Parsons, Mitchell, and Hall to start the overtime. Allen gives it up left side. Hall in the middle. Gives it inside for Mitchell, an easy layup. So 2 easy layups here. Tied again at 71. Jaguars across the timeline. Shuffled it off to Meade. Left side, he'll back it back out. Picks up his dribble, gives it off high on the right side to Boyd. Now to Spriggs. Pulls up for a 3, it's short. Offensive board, Howard up, fouled. 2 shots. That was on Mitchell, his second.
I've got Howard for 15 rebounds now.
15 rebounds?
15.
Mercy.
7 offensive.
First free throw is good. He'll have one more. 8th grader. That's right. He's an 8th grader, folks. Lucas Howard. Missed that one. Rebound Allen. 72-71. Jags by 1. 13 points for Howard and 15 rebounds. Bobcats down court. Allen between the circles. He finds Pinte. Meade trying to stay with him. Now Mitchell takes it, delivers it out. Parsons for 3. Good! Carter Parsons. 15 for him. 74-72. Inside, Spriggs delivers the mail, puts it in the box. 4 in the overtime for Spriggs. We're tied at 74. Other way, Mitchell gives it up for Hall. He'll go to the right. Picked up by Howard. Drives inside, stops, puts it up and in.
Nice hesitation from Hall to get Howard in the air and let him fly by.
Back to a 2-point lead for Betsy Layne. 76-74. Under 2 to go in overtime. Inside, there's Howard. Wheeling, gives it to a cutting Spriggs. It won't go, but a foul. 2 shots for Spriggs. That was a good look from Howard, too.
Yeah. Good play from Spriggs to get down the lane and find the open spot.
Foul on Mitchell, his 3rd, and we're shooting free throws the rest of the way. If you're Floyd Central, that's the 5th foul in the now overtime for the Bobcats.
It just goes to show you good things happen when you're moving and not standing still.
No good on the free throw for Spriggs.
Spriggs' first miss from the charity stripe.
He's got one more coming. In the air and through the cylinder. 76-75. Bobcats by 1, 1:41 to go. HutchFord.com scoreboard in overtime. Pente with the basketball. Meade out front with him. It's a 1-on-4 out here. Left side, Mitchell drives in past Howard. Swatted it from behind. Jags have it. Again, Howard steps up with a huge play. Across the stripe to Boyd, left side. Draws two defenders, and Isaiah Allen picks it off. Gives it to Parsons. Hesitates, drives in, reverse layup, good. Big play by Allen. The bucket for Parsons. Betsy Layne's up by 3 with 1:08 to go in a 30-second timeout. And boy, a 3-point lead here looks pretty big for Betsy Layne.
It's huge at the moment, but don't count Floyd Central out. As long as Boyd and Spriggs is out there, and, well, Buck as well, they've all got the green light. But look for Spriggs to cause something to happen. Try to find Buck or Boyd in a, maybe a pick and pop or some kind of flow of the offense. If not, look for Spriggs to get downhill to the basket and make people collapse for the kick out.
Again, the timeout situation. Betsy Layne has 1 timeout left. Jaguars have 3. If there's a foul on Betsy Layne, Floyd Central shoots free throws.
Foul on Floyd Central, Betsy Layne shoots free throws.
Other way. Here we go. Meade, Spriggs, Howard, Buck, and Boyd on the floor for the Jags. Meade across the stripe, gives it to Boyd. Left side to Spriggs. Drop back, no shot, drives in on Pente. Inside, delivers it back out to Meade. Straight away to Boyd. They guard him tight, no daylight. 45 seconds here in overtime. Jags down by 3.
I think I'd take a timeout.
Spriggs a turnaround 3. It's no good. Rebound Hall. Now you got a foul, and there it is. A foul on Spriggs, and now it is elementary if you're Betsy Layne here. Hit your free throws and take the win.
Floyd Central let a lot of time pass and really settled right there. You could have got that shot at 2 seconds.
Yeah. Free throw is up. No good for Pente. Still, though, a 3-point lead for Betsy Layne, 78-75. Now a timeout is called by Floyd Central. Coming up, we'll name our Community Trust Bank Player of the Game. That's Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Remember, FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Floyd Central going over some scenarios here of if he misses, let's get it down. I would suggest, for me personally, he misses, let's get the rebound, push it straight to the goal, try to get it an easy basket because they don't want to foul. Let's take a timeout, stop the clock, and reset a defense, go for a steal.
Yes.
You don't have to go for the 3 yet. You're not in a situation where you have to hit a 3 just yet.
Even if he hits this free throw, you still can go get a quick 2 and get a foul and hope that the law of averages helps you out.
You can get to the
or
basket.
A turnover.
You could possibly get a basket with 25 seconds and still be down 2. If he makes it.
Free throw. He does make it. Makes the second. 4-point lead, 30 seconds. Betsy Layne leads. Floyd Central ball in overtime. Spriggs, they'll go to the basket quick. Layup is good. They let him go get it. Now the timeout. 79-77. There's that quick 2 we just talked about. And about 23 seconds, 22.6 left. So plenty of time here to set your defense up, as you said, and get a turnover or a quick foul if it gets past the half-court stripe.
Just to conserve time, if you're Floyd Central, you probably want to get a foul immediately. You want to go for a jump ball or a steal, but it's ultimately a foul is what you're going for. Right now, looking at what this team has shot, Pente is 3 of 6, Parsons 0 of 2, Hall 1 of 2, Lance 0 of 2, Mitchell 0 of 0. Allen 0 for 1. Allen yet to be to the line.
And again, they have not been to the free throw line much the entire year. Betsy Layne has it. So again, it's an opportunity here to at least Get that steal first. If it isn't there, you got to foul. You can't waste a lot of time here.
Can't waste a lot of time. You want to try to put it, for me, looking at these numbers, I want to put it in Allen or Mitchell's hands to foul, just because Allen hasn't shot a free throw yet and Mitchell hasn't hit one. Lance not on the floor as an option.
Mitchell's a trigger man. Tough for him to get it. Here we go. They'll look for the home run ball. It's not there. Inbounds easily to Parsons. 20 seconds. Now you got a foul. They're not going to be in a hurry here. Hall takes it, and they foul him. Boyd gets him at 15 seconds.
A lot of time off the clock. That's 7 seconds. Precious seconds. Hall 1 of 2 from the charity stripe.
He has 8 points on the night. Braden Hall, sophomore for Betsy Layne. Missed it.
So no matter what,
now your window,
it's going to be a one-possession game. Floyd Central have an opportunity for a tie or a win, depending on if he makes or misses.
Got it. 3-point lead, 80-77. Ball's in play for Floyd Central, down by 3. Spriggs, 10 seconds across the stripe in overtime. 8 seconds, finds Boyd. 6 seconds, lost it. Steal to Parsons. It's loose again. Parsons gets it back, and it's going to end. Betsy Layne will win it in overtime. Your final, Bobcats 80, Jaguars 77. Betsy Layne delivers big at home here tonight. A huge night for Cameron Pente and the Bobcats. They win it 80-77, and they hang a loss, the first one of the season on Floyd Central. Betsy Layne victorious 80-77. We'll come back and wrap things up in 3 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
Accidents happen when we least expect them, and when they do, you need someone on your side. You need Keith Bartley. Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley and the law office of Vanover Hall, Bartley and Ward is dedicated in fighting for justice. If you've been injured in a car wreck, slip and fall, or hurt at work, Keith Bartley is on your side. Whether it's personal injury, Social Security claims, or wrongful death, don't face the aftermath alone. Call Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley at 886-1428 in Prestonsburg.
It's the most wonderful time. Yes, it's that time again. It only happens once a year, and now it's here. It's Toyotathon at Man Toyota. The most wonderful time. Choose from 23 new RAM4 and 19 4x4 Tacomas, 4.99% financing for 72 monthly PR. Don't overpay for a used Toyota when you can grab a new Toyota from Man Toyota. Drive away saying, man, what a deal. Merry Christmas from Man Toyota, Prestonsburg.
Howard Family Pharmacy is pleased to announce the addition of pharmacist Stacy Conley to their staff. Stacy has over 20 years of experience serving the residents of Floyd and Knott County. And just like everyone else at Howard Family Pharmacy, Stacy will be dedicated to meeting your expectations with your medications. Say hi to Stacy at both Allen and Eastern locations. And don't hesitate to reach out to her for any questions you may have. Always providing quality care and service. That's Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 81 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities, built on trust. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Part of the fabric of our community, that's McDowell Professional Pharmacy. Steve and Alicia Dawson started McDowell Professional Pharmacy back in 1993 with the commitment to serve the folks of Floyd County. McDowell Professional Pharmacy offers a free mobile app for quick refills, a drive-through for that on-the-go prescription, pickup, and free delivery service. At McDowell Professional Pharmacy, they know you by name, not just a refill number. That's McDowell Professional Pharmacy.
In 1947, Brothers John C. and Virgil Hall opened Harbor Beach Funeral Home in downtown Martin. they establish more than a local business. They establish trust, friendships, and a commitment to providing affordable service with unmatched quality and true, heartfelt compassion. Many things have changed since 1947, but that commitment to our community, our friends, and the families that we serve, established long ago, continues through the generation. Home Funeral Home, family, friendship, community, compassion.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back one final time to Junior Newsom Arena. We just saw a thriller here tonight. The final in overtime. Betsy Layne victorious tonight, 80-77 over Floyd Central. Our post-game wrap-up tonight brought your way by Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Remember, FDIC, an equal housing lender. And before I go into the stats, and we go into the stats, if you were watching on the video stream, you saw the players, cheerleaders, and some fans that were on the court. They all gathered in a very large circle around the court tonight and said a prayer before they left tonight. And in the spirit of this season and Christmas season, I like what Coach Mike Howard said. He kind of got the crowd's attention and said, we wanted to say we just saw a thrilling game. It was a great win, but it's more important to celebrate the life of Jesus. And I love that they ended this in prayer tonight. And an excellent prayer led by Pastor Barry Clark from Betsy Layne. He led the crowd in prayer, and a huge amen, and it was a fantastic finish. It's been a great night of basketball here at Betsy Layne tonight. Been a great game. Let's go over some numbers tonight. First for Betsy Layne, 34 points by Cameron Pente. 34, and we had one in the overtime, but 34 on the night. A huge night for him. 17 points for Carter Parsons. He had 5 in the overtime session. 10 points for Isaiah Allen. 9 points for Braden Hall. Had 3 in the overtime. 4 for Eli Mitchell. 2 in the overtime. And 4 for Ethan Lance tonight. For Floyd Central, led in scoring by Chris Briggs with 22. He had 2, 4, 6, 7 in the overtime period tonight. 7 to the Jags, 8 points in overtime. The other point came from Lucas Howard, who got 1 of 2 free throws, finished with 13. Back up to 17 points, the effort by Dylan Boyd tonight. 9 points by Logan Mead, 4 points for Christian Johnson tonight, and 1 point for James Sammons. And also Wesley Buck had 11 tonight. So let me just roll over it again one more time. 22 for Spriggs, 17 for Boyd, 13 for Howard, 11 for Buck, 9 for Meade tonight, 4 for Johnson, and 1 for Sammons. Overtime period, Betsy Layne 11, Floyd Central 8.
Well, you know, you mentioned those numbers. I've got Buck and Howard for a double-double.
Wow.
Howard with 15 rebounds, Buck with 11.
Big-time numbers there. Big-time numbers there. What else you got?
Well, shooting-wise, we mentioned, can Floyd Central match the threes from Betsy Layne? Shooting-wise, Floyd Central hit one more shot than Betsy Layne tonight, as Floyd Central was 32 of 74 from the field, 5 of 22 from the three-point line. Betsy Layne, 31 of 71 from the field, 13 of 34 from the three-point line.
Wow.
So you can look at some rebounding numbers. Betsy Layne, 24. Floyd Central, 51.
51.
51 rebounds.
Wow, a big number, but still, the number on the scoreboard is what matters the most.
That's right. Betsy Layne, 4 turnovers. Floyd Central, 14.
There you go.
And Floyd
that balances out that rebounding thing.
A little bit.
A little bit.
And then Betsy Layne, if you want something to complain about, 5 of 15 from the charity stripe.
Ooh.
Floyd Central, 8 of 12.
Time to name our Community Trust Bank player of the game. Who you got, Coach?
I think I got Cameron Pente tonight.
Yeah. 34 points. Big effort.
Without him, who knows where this Bobcat team might have been tonight.
Yeah.
Because they were struggling. Outside of him, they were struggling to find consistency in scoring.
34 points for Cameron Pente is our Community Trust Bank player of the game. That's Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Remember, FDIC and an equal housing lender. It was a thriller here tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. Our presentation of high school basketball has been presented by Appalachian Wireless. We appreciate all of our sponsors that make high school basketball possible. every single year here on WMDJ. And, of course, coming up for Betsy Layne, their next game is here at home on Monday. They'll be taking on Leslie County here at home on Monday night. Floyd Central, a quick turnaround. They play tomorrow afternoon in the Hall of Fame game, the Mountain Sports Hall of Fame game at Wayland Gym tomorrow afternoon, a 3 o'clock tip-off between Rowan County and Floyd Central. We'll have that game for you on the radio and on the live stream tomorrow from Wayland Gym here on WMDJ. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors, Appalachian Wireless, Hutch Ford of Paintsville, Howard Family Pharmacy, the Mountain Arts Center, the Hesterberg Law Firm, Community Trust Bank, Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie, Walters Mazda Mitsubishi, Elliott Heating and Cooling, Hall Funeral Home, Keith Bartley, Attorney at Law, Total Pharmacy Care, Mann Toyota, Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall, Moken Nunnery Law Office, Jaded Rain, Printing and Graphics, and McDowell Professional Pharmacy. For our engineer, Jonah Parsons and Matt Johnson back at Master Control in Martin, Kentucky. For Peach on the cameras tonight, Peach Page. Also for Byron Hall, I'm Jamie Johnson. Get the finals one more time on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Earlier tonight, it was Floyd Central 58-41 winners over Betsy Layne in girls play. And in the nightcap in overtime, Betsy Layne 80, Floyd Central 77. Good night from the Hill.